set the scene. Kim and Khloe Kardashian, two of the most recognized faces on the planet, caught boarding a flight to Mexico, not for a holiday, but reportedly for a procedure that's illegal back home. Now, you might be thinking, really? With all their resources, why risk it? That's exactly what the internet wants to know. According to reports, the sisters opted for a cosmetic surgery banned in the US, possibly involving non-FDA-approved fillers or a high-risk fat transfer. Why would someone so privileged cross borders for what's considered underground care? Let me tell you a quick story. In 2019, a similar case made headlines. A Hollywood influencer went south for a miracle body contouring surgery. The result? Complications and a wave of regret. It's a risky game, and the Kardashians just put themselves at the center. So, here's the setup. Celebrity, secrecy, and a medical gray zone. What happens when power, beauty, and law collide at the border? Let's dive into the world of medical tourism, a booming industry where people travel abroad for treatment they can't get or afford at home. The technical term here is cross-border care, and it's not just for bargain seekers. Even A-listers are drawn in. Now, suppose you're tempted by a procedure banned in your country, but available for half the price elsewhere. Tempting, right? But here's the conflict. Clinics abroad may lack rigorous regulatory oversight. That's the system that keeps medical standards in check. Remember, the Kardashians have a team to vet doctors. Most people? Not so lucky. In 2022 alone, the American Society of Plastic Surgeons reported over 0 complications from overseas surgeries. Someone in your shoes might ask, aren't the savings worth it? Not if you factor in the hidden costs, travel, aftercare, potential infection, or worse, irreversible damage. Here's the resolution. Medical tourism can seem like a shortcut, but it's a gamble with your health. So why do celebrities, with everything to lose, roll those dice? Let's talk influence. When a Kardashian sneezes, the world catches a trend. But what happens when they publicize risky choices? That's what we're seeing now. Millions watching, questioning, maybe even copying. The technical phrases here are social proof, our tendency to follow what others do, and normalization of risk, where repeating something dangerous makes it seem safe. Now, imagine you're a fan, watching Kim and Khloe post-glam selfies post-surgery. The message? If it's good enough for them, it must be safe. But that's the conflict. Their recovery stories rarely show the anxiety, the hidden scars, the medical close calls. I remember an email from a listener, let's call her Maria, who said, I almost booked a flight for a similar procedure after seeing an influencer, but then I heard her follow-up, nerve damage, months of pain. Here's the kicker. When celebrities push boundaries, they shape our beauty standards, but also, sometimes, our willingness to risk it all for a look. Now, let's address the aftermath. The backlash against Kim and Khloe isn't just about jealousy, it's a collective cry. Should stars be held accountable when their choices could endanger fans? We're talking about influencer responsibility, a buzzword with teeth. In the digital age, one post can launch 1,000 copycat surgeries. Some defend them, it's their body, their choice. But critics argue, fame comes with a platform, and a platform means power and risk. I'll never forget a guest on my show, a reconstructive surgeon who said, every time a celebrity normalizes a banned procedure, I brace for the fallout. Young people will chase that dream, unaware of the dangers. So, what's next? Maybe more transparency. Maybe tougher laws. Or maybe, just maybe, the conversation this backlash has sparked will help people think twice before following star-powered trends across the border.